What are the steps for mortgage pre-approval? Hey guys, I'm Mortgage Mel and it's time for today's Mortgage Minute. And what I find is if it's been a really long time since you've had to purchase a house, or maybe you're a first-time home buyer, this whole process can seem pretty daunting. So I thought I'd go through and do a video for each portion of what is going to happen and when. What does that entail? You're going to come to a person like myself, a loan officer, and fill out an application. Now, I happen to do that in a couple of different ways. I can send a link to my people, or I can also do it over the phone with folks, and sometimes that works better, particularly if my people are retired or having trouble with technology. We're going to collect all sorts of information on you, and it's going to be your name, your address. If it's not a 2-year history of address, we'll probably get an additional address or a previous. We're going to get your social security number, your birthday, and a little bit of everything about you. So where do you work? How long have you worked there? How much money do you have in the bank? What kind of house are you looking for? All of those kind of details are going to be coming out. Once that application is complete, then there are a few documents that I ask for up front so that I can make sure that we're correct on our application. So as an example, I'll ask for a recent pay stub so that I can make sure that the income is calculated properly for gross monthly income. I'll ask for last year's W-2. That will help me also, and particularly in instances where it's not a salary, it's more of a variable hourly, then I can look at averaging the information together and making sure that we're going to be qualifying properly for that. And then finally, I'll ask for a current driver's license or other ID, as well as potentially one bank statement for the bank account that you're going to be using for your down payment. Now, if it's not a specific bank account, but you have overall assets, we'll try and get an overall good picture of what those assets are so we know exactly how much we're dealing with. Once all that's complete, I'm going to do a couple of different things. I'm going to check credit, and from there, I am going to check automated underwriting. That can be done with either Fannie Mae or Freddie Mac. Those are pseudo-government agencies that have guidelines for mortgage loans. So we're going to send all that information through an automated underwriter, and it will give us whether this is a good idea or not, and if it's not, why there's a problem. Sometimes when I run it through automated underwriting, I find it's just a mistake on the application, and sometimes there's something we can do to actually fix it and make the situation better. Once I get a good return from either Freddie or Fannie, then I'm going to issue a pre-approval. Now, those pre-approvals typically I will do to the highest amount the person can qualify for, including the highest monthly payment that they can qualify for. And our pre-approvals are generally good for 90 days. So that 90-day period is the time where you start to shop for your home. Now, remember, you don't have a rate lock at this point. We had an idea. I probably have plugged something in during that pre-approval process in order to get an idea of what you could afford, but we're not locking a rate because we don't have an accepted offer, and it can take sometimes several months for people to find a home that they want to make an offer on. Hey, I hope this information is helpful. Give me a like and a follow, and have a great day.